Yes, some people are natural with great people skills and the ability to provide incredible customer service, but it doesn't necessarily mean that those who may not be so naturally gifted in that particular area cannot, over time, become as great or as good as someone who's considered a natural. To me, it all starts with the willingness to want to work hard, depend upon others within your organization or team. Model yourself after people that are successful at what they do. Find out what it is that makes them tick, what their approaches are, what their philosophies may be when it comes to relating to others. There's some tenets or cornerstones to being really good at customer service. The desire to want to be good, building rapport, being accessible, and offering solutions. If a person can pattern their skill set along those lines, they can too be very good at customer service.
Yeah, I do believe that some people are naturals at customer service. They're just naturally, on a daily basis, enthusiastic and bubbly, and it is important for you to have those attributes, but you can learn those. So if you are willing and open to coaching and teaching and mentoring, you can learn the skills that someone will be able to teach you that maybe that they've learned over their career when it comes to customer service. Not everybody's cut out for the job. And because you really do have to like it, and you really do have to enjoy people. But it is something that can be taught. It is something that it can be learned if you're open and willing to take the time to learn.
Being a customer service professional, you'll never have any other job where you get more feedback. You'll get feedback daily on what was great and what your opportunity was. And it's a gift. It's a gift that you will not probably get in any other kind of position you have. So embrace it and learn from any mistake you've made. And remember that the customer is the most important person that you're talking to.
Yeah, great personalities, and I believe most were born with it. And I agree that it doesn't mean that they're going to make great customer service people, because those techniques can be learned and developed. Just because they have a great personality, very outgoing, they may not be a good listener. That's a technique that somebody's got to try to teach them and train them. So as far as customer service skills, although they're a fun person to be around, they may not be able to deal with, they may take it personally, they may not be able to deal with a customer service position. But I do believe that those personalities are natural, but they need to develop a technique.
Right. And there are different values that go into customer service, whether it was natural or if it's learned. One, you have to want to do a good job, because whether it was someone who I've met that naturally is a people person, or they were an introvert, but later on came to be a great customer service provider. At the core of it, they want to do a good job. They want to have that satisfaction that they were able to do things and get things done. And part of that developed into their customer service personality that they have. But part of it is that openness. You have to be open because you are dealing with customers. You are providing a service, which means you're doing something for other people. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have a willingness to do something for other people, if you're not having a willingness to serve in some capacity, to even deal with other people, say you like to be alone all the time, then maybe it's not for you. But if you like to work with other people, if there are other benefits that you see that are willing to help bring out these other qualities, it can be learned.
I think it's both. I happen to be one of those people who is not natural at it. Trust me, I wasn't. Everything that I have as far as skills with customer service are from training. So if I can learn, everybody can. And when I meet people who don't have to go over the hurdle of obstacles that I had, I don't make excuses for them. I mean, literally, English is not my main language. It's my second language. I have to overcome that. I come from another country. I had to overcome that. And if you haven't noticed yet, I have a little bit of an accent that I have to overcome as well. So everything that I do came from training. On my first day when I was new at customer service, I wasn't supposed to answer the phone. I really wasn't. But the boss was busy, the 2 reps were busy, and the other people had people in front of them. You're not supposed to let the phone ring more than 3 times. It rang once, I looked around. It rang twice, I looked again, and I had to pick it up and stop it on the 3rd ring. And I'm telling you, I was scared all the way to the tip of my toe. But I did it, and that day, that night when I went home, I unplugged my phone, I made imaginary calls, and I was at it for 2 hours. The next day when I came back, I was 100% better. It has to be trained. It's, to me, yeah, there's people who are born with it, but most of us, I think, needs training, and I'm an example of the trained part. For me, my skills are learned.